Hello and welcome, my lovelies, to my September reading. And I have lit my sage. And look, guys, what I found. I finally got me a big feather for my sage. And I'm so happy. Yep. But let me tell you guys something. I am doing, once again, a different kind of reading. This month I'm going to do an intuitive reading that I'm inspired to do. A download that I've gotten. I'm listening to Teddy Pendergrass. Keep on lifting me higher. I think that's the name of it. Let me see. Yes. Yeah. Oh no, the name of it is "You're My Latest, You're My Greatest Inspiration." I'm gonna put it in the description box in the bottom, whatever. But I'm going to first do an intuitive reading, and then I'll do the cards based off of my download that I've been getting as I'm listening to Teddy in my ear. And I have my scarf on. I was going to put it around my head, and then I was inspired to put it around my neck. And I'm like, why would I put a scarf around my neck, right? And then I started to listen to some background about Teddy, because I remember that he was an ordained minister as a kid. And so I said, well, let me Google this stuff. Even though I'm hearing it, I want to make sure I have my facts correct, right? So as I started to Google some of his information to make sure I had it correct, I've stumbled upon some information about him. And one of the things that they talked about was that he liked to wear his scarf, right? And so I said, oh, that's why I was led to put the scarf around my neck, right? So that I had folded it back up and put it in the drawer, and then I went, scrambled, and took it out, and then folded it up, so now I have it around my neck. So anyway, we have it here around my neck, right? So, so I don't like seeing myself on camera, so I'm gonna put the thing down so you. Anyways, so one of the things that I'm feeling led to say in this reading intuitively, I often tell you guys that a lot of times when I'm getting intuitive messages, I get songs. Well, I had gotten this song, Teddy's song, "You're My Latest, My Greatest Inspiration." And I was getting this as it relates to my son. And thinking about some things that dealing with him. And then I was led to do this particular read for September, at least this particular video, and I'll probably do some others too. As it relates to inspiration. I'm going to say this. If you are inspired by this video, then it's for you. If you are not, then it isn't for you. So skip it, I'll say. That means it's not for you. Those of you that this video resonate with, you're going to be inspired to do things that you've never done before. Things that will come out of nowhere, it seems. But things that you want to do, but you'll be encouraged to do them. Not so much as that things that you're not capable of doing, but things that you might have wanted to do for a long time, but you'll be inspired to do them. You'll feel encouraged to do them. You'll get the pep in your step within this time frame. Some of you have already started to do them, and this video will be confirmation that you're on the right track. As I said, I'm going to try and remember to put this song in my description box so that you can go right to YouTube or somewhere like that and click on it so that you can listen to it. And as you listen to the song, the things that come to your mind, don't think that it's just in your mind. Although, yes, it is in your mind, it is in your mind for a reason. That is your cue to do that thing. If you think it's your imagination, it is. Because the word says, without a vision, the people perish. Anything that you can see, it started with the imagination. As you listen to the song, you will begin to imagine things. And as I said, that's your cue for where you should go, what you should do. It's not going to be something that's going to be far-fetched. It's going to be something that you've been contemplating doing for a long time, but you'll have the pep to do it. That's what the song is going to inspire you to do. And it's one of those things that it's an experience. When you hear the song, for those of you that this message is for, when you hear the song, it's going to inspire you. As Teddy is saying, you inspire me. And it's going to be different for each person. You'll know who inspired you. For some of you, it will be more than one person. It'll be more than one situation. Or it'll hit you where it hit you. As you listen to the song, it'll pour out of you. You may have to listen to it for many days many weeks, many months before your project is completed, before that part of your life is completed, for as long as you need to. It's nothing that's cut in stone, so to speak. In fact, for some of you, it will be like a block of stone that you will form an angel from. If you ever heard the expression that the guy went to the stone cutter and said, I need that block of stone to make an angel. In other words, he wanted the block of stone to cut and chisel and create an angel. In other words, he was making a statue. But it was initially just a block of stone. Okay? But his vision, he imagined an angel, right? But it started as just a block of stone. And when he was done chiseling and carving and doing whatever he needed to do, he formed an angel. It's kind of like when you take a block of ice and you sculpture whatever design you want to sculpture, the block of ice into. It's that type of thing. So, that's what this download message is about. This intuitive message is about being inspired to do that thing that it's been a long time coming. Getting motivated to do something, and it's kind of like multifold for some of us. This song and people in our lives are coming together, and we're putting things together to inspire us to do the thing that we need to do to bring our purpose into focus and to move our butts to get things going. It's real. I mean, that's all I can say. It's real. It's real for me. I mean, hell, even doing this reading, the song, my son, doing this reading, got my butt to moving to get this done. So, as I said, a lot of us, it's going to be different, but with the same goal, so to speak, purpose, getting that thing that is our purpose done. It is so deep. It is action time. I'm almost at a loss of words because it's so it's so much I'm in a space of action. I'm in a space of doing. I'm in a space of getting it done. I don't know. It's inspiration is the spirit within, that's stirring up that thing that's within you, That's what inspiration is. It's the thing that's within you getting stirred up for it to manifest outwardly, you know. So, and it's a fascinating thing to know that Teddy Pendergrass was ordained at age 10. He was ordained as a minister at age 10. So to me, that was an inspiration. When I first heard that many, many years ago, I always was inspired by knowing that information. And I mean, he's just an awesome individual. And to, hear him speak to me from beyond lets me know that, spirit is spirit, no matter what, And I'm inspired. And I hope that this message inspires many of you as well, With that being said, I'm going to get into I pulled a couple of major arcana cards. Oh. Yeah. Okay, we have the Empress, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Hangman. The Empress card indicates that the birthing card, because see here, the Empress, she is pregnant here. And she's birthing things. See? Look at her. She's birthing things. See? She has her crown is a whole kingdom there, So that's confirmation to me. I hadn't even looked at the cards before I gave my intuitive spiel. So that's confirmation to me. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is the fate card. That says that you don't have to do anything. You can't do anything with the fate card because it's not about what you do or don't do. It's about what do you call it? Divine timing. It's about divine design. It is straight from the universe. I mean, when fate steps in, it's not about anything that you've done or haven't done. It's about fate. It just happens just because. It's the wheel turning. And that thing just happening because it is what it is. Nothing you can do about it. We'll turn it in your favor. Time's changing because that's the way that the wheel is turning. It's not about good or bad. It's not about karma. It's not about reaping what you sow. It's not about that. It's about fate. It's about the universe giving you what it's going to give you. Then you have the Hangman. The Hanged Man. All right. This is the card of enlightenment. Some people like to say, because what do they say? When you hang upside down, all the blood rushes to your head, right? And you get enlightened. You know, some people say it's the card of sacrifice or whatever. But in many of the cards, they have the around the head. It's like it looks like the sun or illuminated, indicating that he has enlightenment or something. But or bright ideas or something. But nevertheless, it ties in with birth, fate, and enlightenment. So, like I'm doing this reading intuitively, being inspired to do it intuitively, and if you will, collaborating with Teddy. And speaking of being inspired, right? He said, keep lifting me higher, right? Because of you being my greatest inspiration. So I'm telling you, listening to this song just does something for me. It's I'm telling you, it moves mountains. But then I went on to pull some tea leaf cards, and I used the success card to look at the area of success, because I was intuitively led to do so. And I'm going to switch out of these glasses because I can't see jack with those, and look with my lookers to see what we have here on the table. So with the first card up, we have the sun card. The sun card says happiness and well-being, okay? And with the sun card, you see you have a bright sun. Then we have the torch. Now what I'm going to do is just read all of the cards that we have, and then I'll give you the summation afterwards. We have the torch card, right? The torch card says spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Then we have the tiger. The tiger card indicates doing something risky, taking a chance. Okay? Then we have fly, right? Fly card indicates a period of ill health and depression. Next to that card, you have empty chair. Empty chair indicates someone is leaving your life. Okay, now let me stop right there before we get too far gone, because the way the cards came up. Okay, now we have the sun, we have the torch, we have the tiger. Now the torch indicates, as I said, spiritual development and enlightenment, awareness and understanding. Which means that you're coming into, anyone getting this card, and because we're doing this for the collective, it's a time frame of coming into spiritual enlightenment, in understanding, and the way being made clear for you to understand things that you may not have understood before. Then the Tiger card indicates doing something risky or taking a chance. Now, I don't know if you can see this, but there's a hand right there that's on top of the tiger's head, kind of fondling the tiger. Now, the tiger likes that fondling, but the instinct of the tiger is not certain whether or not if it wants to attack, perhaps instinctively. So that's why the Tiger card indicates taking a risk or taking a chance or doing something risky, possibly. But that card indicates being mindful or paying attention about taking a chance on something, okay? Or taking a closer look at your decision making. Now, because you have the Torch card, which is the spiritual enlightenment card, or spiritual development card, and awareness card, and clear understanding card, next to the Tiger card, which is the doing something risky or taking a chance card, I'm going to say that indicates that that's taking things by faith. Okay? You're being spiritually, or we're being spiritually enlightened to take things by faith. Okay? That we can cast planning somewhat by the wayside and letting go and letting God. These two cards coming out side by side is asking us to let go and let God. And because we have the Fate card here, we might as well, because it's not going to do us any good anyhow. Because fate has stepped in to the room. Remember, I said the fate card cancels out karma. When fate steps in the room, karma is crossed out. And these two cards back that up. Because the torch represents spiritual development, enlightenment, and awareness, and clear understanding. And when it comes out with the Tiger card, the Tiger card represents somewhat Daniel in the lion's den. Daniel was tossed into the lion's den, but he was unharmed. His faith kept him safe. So these two cards together says, walk not by sight, but by faith. Okay? So now I'll go to the next row. Then we have the fly. The fly card. Oops. Oh, this shit cut off again. Damn it. Okay. All right. Hold up. All right. The fly card indicates a period of illness or depression. And then you have, next to that, We have empty chair. Empty chair. Oh, hold up. Empty chair indicates someone is leaving your life. Okay. Now, the empty chair card doesn't indicate if it's male or female or how that person may be leaving your life. Okay. But I'm going to say, because you have the fly card next to the empty chair, it's a possibility this fly card could be talking about oneself needing to pay attention to your own health and cautioning you about becoming depressed yourself. Now, depression is anger turned inwardly, being angry at yourself. That's what depression is. So it could be cautioning one against being angry at yourself or becoming depressed, or paying attention to your own health and taking care of yourself. But I'm going to say that because it's this fly card, the ill health card, the depression card, is next to the empty chair card. And as I said, it doesn't indicate whether it's male or female or whom the person is that will be leaving your life. It just says someone is leaving your life. But when it comes out together with a fly card, that tells me that it's a possibility that someone will get ill and possibly leave your life in some way, form, or fashion, or not. However, someone that may be sick or ill, may be leaving your life. Or let's say if you were taking care of somebody, you may be relieved from taking care of someone that you used to take care of, or they may get better. You may not have that responsibility anymore, or something like that. But these two cards coming out together, someone could be moving away from you. That could be why the chair is empty. But I'm going to say that someone that you had the burden of is going to be leaving your life in some form or fashion. That's what I'm going to say. That's the feeling I'm getting. Or someone that was depressed. For some reason. Is going to be leaving your life. Yeah. These two cards coming out together. I'm trying to shake the feeling, but I'm not going to reach. These two cards came out together for a reason. I'm not going to reach. Someone that you possibly had the burden of taking care of, or that's been in your life, that's been ill or depressed, is going to be leaving your life. And I'm going to leave it at that. So, whatever. Okay. Then we have the haystack. The haystack is karma. You will reap what you have sown. Okay. Now we have the karma card coming out. The haystack indicates karma. So if you have maintained your business well, you will reap well. If you have not, then hey, you're going to get in kind, is all I can say about that one. Because that is the karma card. But I'm going to say, because you have this Wheel of Fortune, karma is going to have to leave the room. Because the Wheel of Fortune card cancels out karma. Okay? Then you have the Wedge card. The Wedge card. The Wedge card says someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. Okay? That means that someone is going to try and stop you from getting something that you wanted or something that you want. They're going to literally try to be a wedge between you getting something that you want. Either they're going to try and stop you from getting something that you want, or they're going to try to stop you from getting together with someone that you want to be with. That's what this card indicates. Okay. Then you have the Mountain card. Okay. The Mountain card indicates major challenge to overcome. Now, the Mountain card shows a big mountain. And in this Mountain card, it does not show any way around the mountain. It shows a couple of different roads. But that means that you will have to choose which road to take. But there's no indication which is the correct road. You will have to rely on your own intuition as to which road is the correct road to get you back to civilization, because as you can see, there's nothing around. Okay? Then you have the Fox card. The Fox card says shrewdness and resourcefulness, especially in business. Okay? Now, the Fox card indicates that you're going to have what you need to make the right decisions as it relates to shrewdness, and you will have what you need, because it says resourcefulness, especially in business. So you're going to have what you need to make things work for you as it relates to business, especially in business, it says. Because the fox is cunning. The fox knows when to move, when to lay low. So the Fox card basically says that you're going to have what it takes. Because you ever heard an expression that says crazy like a fox, meaning that you're not crazy. You know what to do, and you have what it takes. In other words, it's saying like you're smart, you know. Then you have the unicorn card. The unicorn card says, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. So that backs up the fox card. Okay. The unicorn card basically says, it's indicating that you'll need to use your intuition in order for you to benefit, to get what you need and to do what you need to do and to make the changes that are necessary for you to accomplish your goals. Then the last row, you have 4 cards here, and you have the first card in this row is yoke. Okay? The yoke card says, feeling tied down or frustrated. Now, you know what the yoke is. The yoke card indicates that when you're yoked together with something, when they move, you move. So this card indicates that you've been feeling tied to something that makes you feel like you can't accomplish your goals. You can't make the proper moves that you feel that you need to make to stride. However, this card also indicates that the only person that can unyoke you is you. No one else can unyoke you. And this card indicates that you and only you alone can unyoke you. No one else can unyoke you but you. You know, the word says, be not unevenly yoked. But, you know, when they yoke oxen, they yoke them together so that they will move in one direction together. This card, it comes out to tell you that if you're yoked with something that you don't like, if you feel that you're tied to something that you don't want to be tied to, you're the only one that can untie you from anything that you don't want to be tied to. That's what this card comes out for. Then you have the ant card. Okay? The ant card says work, achievement, and success. The ant card comes to tell you that, like the ant, steady and hard work is the only way that you can succeed in your goals. And if you're not willing to do the steady hard work, you will not succeed in your goals. Then you have the seahorse. The seahorse card says family matters. Now, just so you know, the seahorse is a male. And the male carries the eggs in his pouch. He gets the eggs from the female, and he carries the eggs the entire time of the pregnancy, if you will, until it's time to hatch the eggs, which the seahorse card indicates burdens of the family. Okay? So, whatever burdens that this represents for your family, I guess it's something that you have to figure out how you're going to work it out. But that's what that card represents. Family burdens, family matters. It's a burden card having to do with family. That's all I can say. Then you have quill. The quill card indicates get back to basics. And what that means is that taking a look at the thing that you would consider to be the basic thing that you rely on to be a steadfast thing in your life. Let's say if your mom or your dad or your parents in general always said, no matter what, always do this thing and you'll always be safe. You know, that the quill card is calling on you to go back to that place in your life and do that thing or rely on that thing to get you back to center, because that is the thing that will sustain you. Um, um, my mom used to always say about, like, she used to tell us about guys. She would say, oh, don't worry about uh, um, loving him. Make sure he loves you, because if he loves you, you can learn to love him. I don't know why she used to say that, but that's what she used to always say. Make sure the guy loves you, you know, and you'll be okay. That type of thing. So that's a thing for me. That's a basic thing in getting back to basics. That type of thing. She would always say that. Like, don't chase a guy. Make sure he love you. That. So to me, that's a basic thing. Getting back to basics. So. So there you have it, my loves, for the September reading. And I hope I didn't go too long, because folks said last month it was like just so long. So I don't know, how long did I go? Whatever. So anyways, there you have it. Don't forget to like, share, and hit the subscribe button, and all that other good stuff. And until next time, ciao for now.